No, I'm not telling a scary story, sorry.
There's actually evidence that ghosts are actually proven.
Well, let's discuss that another time.
Well, there's a lot
So,
Oh, yeah. Like whenever people are like, oh yeah, ghosts are real, that's a bunch of evidence that they are real.
this is not ghost time, sorry. So I'm going to be telling the story of the emerald lizard.
Emerald color?
We'll get there.
Lizard who went to all.
So, a long time ago, in the distant land of Argentina, there was a very poor farmer. And his wife was ill, his family had no food, and he was desperate. So he traveled a long ways and he found a priest. And he said to the priest, oh, Father, I'm so desperate. My family has no food. My wife is ill. I have no money to help them. Is there anything you can do to help me? And the priest, thought about it. And he was a simple man who didn't really have any wealth. But just then, a green lizard scurried by, and he picked it up, and he put it to his heart, and he gave it to the farmer. And the farmer, picked it up, and he looked at it, and it was a solid chunk of emerald. And he was overjoyed, oh, thank you so much. And he was able to go to the market and sell it for a whole lot of money. And he used that money to buy farming supplies, to buy medicine for his wife, to buy food for his family. And, over the years, he managed his money well, and he grew prosperous. And, he thought back over the years, and, he remembered the priest and his generosity, and thought, now that I'm doing so well, I should find him again and return the emerald lizard to him. As thanks for helping me so many years ago. And maybe the priest will sell it and live fine himself. So he went back to the market and he asked the merchant, oh, do you still have that emerald lizard that I sold you so many years ago? And the merchant said, oh yes, it's brought me great luck. I wouldn't want to part with it. He said, your luck will continue. I will sell it to you for buy it back for 10 times the price I sold it. The merchant said, okay. So, he went back to the priest, and the priest is an old man now, walking on a cane. And, he said, oh, hello, come and sit, let's prepare a meal. And the farmer said, I came to thank you for your generosity so many years ago. The emerald lizard you gave me, I was able to, help my family become prosperous, and I've lived a good life because of it. And now, I'd like to thank you and return it to you. And the priest said, oh yes, I remember. But instead of selling the lizard for more money and living well himself, he simply put the lizard back to his heart. It turned into a green lizard again. Ran off. The end. So, so what was the idea behind the story? What was the message? What do you think?
Well, the man was in need, and there was, and the priest was generous and gave him an emerald lizard, and so, he returned the emerald lizard, but instead of the priest being greedy and taking it as emerald, he turned it back into a lizard and let it go away.
So what does everyone think the lizard represents?
A lizard.
So,
I think it represents
Kindness.
generosity and knowing.
The lizard represents kindness and generosity.
I'm hearing that a lot. I like that. That sounds good. So when the lizard runs off at the end of the story, where do you think it's going?
Home. No, to find another person.
Find another person in need.
Well, not everybody can turn themselves in.
No. In fact, I doubt anyone here can turn themselves into solid gemstones.
I can.
You can. All right. We'll have to see that later.
I'll just have to get a bunch of paint myself, then the paint will dry.
All you have to do is finally be nice.
You gotta be like
shiny.
cement.
Yeah, get some in.
All right.
Paint.
And then we can sell him.
Yeah, we can sell it for
and
money.
we'll buy a bunch of them.
All right. So, is everyone ready for the next story?
What if these are robots?
All right.
Story.